Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday stream. Every Tuesday, come out here and show off all the cool new books and merch that we got in. Just a little housekeeping stuff. Saturday's free comic book day, so stop in. We're gonna have a bunch of cool free stuff. DC's doing a cool kind of release that day. It's called the Free Comic Book Day Dust Jacket, which is the original Jim Lee connecting covers of Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Batman on their respective books for Volume 1. Those are not free. But it's released strictly for Free Comic Book Day, so that'd be cool to check out. If you're in the area, stop by. It would be a fun time. Grab some free comic books. It's awesome. But before that, we have a bunch of other books you should be picking up this week. Starting with Abattoir.
Abattoir.
Thank you. Abattoir. From Iron Age. Abattoir is really cool. It's set in a dystopian future in which vampires or vampire-like monsters have taken over after making a deal with humans, and this shows the survival of one of the abattoirs, which is Abattoir 6, is one of the buildings, in which it shows two types of lifestyles. One about males and how they survive during this experience, and females and how they're used during this experience. It's really dark, really adult. I like it a lot because it is a cool take on survival horror, in which you get it is a cool different take on how dystopian world would be if vampires actually took over and everything. It's really cool. It's really dark. If you are a fan of horror, definitely grab this book. Next up is Batman Wonder Woman Truth. It is from DC Comics. This is a one-shot. This takes place during the original Hush series. Joker and Harley kidnap the lasso of truth, and it's up to Batman and Wonder Woman to get it back. It's a cool one-shot just to see the cool dynamics of Batman and Wonder Woman working together. Fun. It's written by Jeff Loeb, art by Jim Chung. It's really cool. If you did like the original Hush book, definitely pick this book up. If you are reading Hush 2, definitely pick this book up. It's great. It just adds more to the Hush story. Next up is Doom 2099, Rage of Doom from Marvel Comics. Doom 2099 is an offshoot of the 2099 universe books. This is all written by Frank Terry. There was a one-shot called Doomed last year, which was a tie-in to One World of the Doom, in which Doom of 2099 went back in the past to stop our version of Doom from creating a future in which he annihilated everyone. Clearly, it kind of worked. It kind of didn't work because this Doom stuck in his own timeline, and explains kind of how his future came to be and what's the next steps going forward and what happens to Doom 2099, because he really wasn't a big player in the Marvel 2099 reboot series, so it's cool to play with the 2099 universe all over again. Next up is Elric, the Sleeping Sorceress from Titan Comics. Elric is a series of novels that they're adapting into comic books. This is one of the books, The Sleeping Sorceress. If you don't know the novels, don't worry, you don't have to. It's cool, dark, gothic, high fantasy stuff. If you like things like Bloodborne, this is a great book to pick up. Elric is a necromancer. If you guys don't know what a necromancer is, someone that can raise the dead. He is a necromancer, and he's just kind of like doing the hero's journey, wandering hero story. And each book series is him encountering a new type of big mystery that comes along with living in a world of high fantasy. This is about the Sleeping Sorceress, in which he has to help revive this ancient sorceress that they don't know whether she's real or not, and kind of the weird, dark magics that he has to get into and avoid to survive while going on this quest. It's really cool. If you like sword and sorcery stuff, if you like things like Bloodborne, they kind of mix very well together. Definitely pick this book up. Next up is Final Boss, Master Vigilante from Image Comics. Final Boss, Master Vigilante is in your pull list if you have Final Boss on your pull. This is the origin story of the Master Vigilante. She's one of the new main characters coming into the Final Boss series, because they're starting the new arc coming up soon. If you guys don't know, Final Boss is a book series about... Actually, no, I'll do both these at the same time. We also have Final Boss for the Trade. If you guys don't know, Final Boss is written by Tyler Kirkham, drawn by Tyler Kirkham. It is a kind of a parody of things like Street Fighter, and like set in a very video game like world. A very specifically like fighting game world, as the opponents get bigger, the blood gets higher. It's like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter mixed together. It's really cool. It's super actiony. Master Vigilante is one of the characters in it, and this gives her origin story. She's one of the breakout characters for the book, so definitely grab this book. Also, if you want to check out Final Boss, like I said, Final Boss is just like a video game. It's really cool. Definitely grab this book. Next up, we have from Pesto Comics. It's a new comic book line from Parts Unknown. Um, it's a mix of a supernatural murder mystery with wrestling. Really cool if you're reading Wrestle Heist, which takes wrestling and a heist story mixes together. This is really cool. You take a supernatural murder series and you mix it with wrestling. It's really cool. It's about these two wrestlers. They meet a new wrestler that's come on called Golden Boy, and the weird stuff that surrounds him. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it because the reveal is really cool at the end of how all this ties in together. But it's really cool if you like wrestling, if you like supernatural horror stuff, if you like murder mysteries. It's a really cool book to pick up. Next up is Justice League Intergalactic Special from DC. This is a one-shot that splinters into a series of weekly one-shots starting next month. It's for Pride Month. This book in particular is about Galaxy and Dreamer as they both now join Justice League Unlimited and kind of finding their place within Justice League Unlimited because of things like what Dreamer did during the entirety of Absolute Power, and kind of what she sees as the future, which is really cool. It's a really cool take on these characters. I like Dreamer a lot. She's very well written now, and it's broken out of the box of her character. I kind of like her kind of as like an anti-villain. But yeah, it's really cool. If you want cool space stuff, it's also a really weird team that they put together because it's also like Green Arrow and like it's Green Arrow there because he's doing space stuff, which is bizarre. But I do like the team of Adam Strange and Star Sapphire with Galaxy and Dreamer. There's callbacks to the Hawkgirl series. There's a bunch of different callbacks to like Absolute Power and kind of what happens now when there's a big space thing happening. And Star Sapphire puts this team together. It's really cool. It's fun. Like I said, this one shot will split there into a series of other one shots that will come out weekly starting next month. Next up is Murder Hobo from Midnight Factory. If you guys don't know what a Murder Hobo is, it's D&D. A Murder Hobo is a character that just does whatever they want whenever they want. No matter what, they'll do ridiculous roles. They'll just go in like, if you know the Leroy Jenkins meme from World of Warcraft, that's a Murder Hobo. Someone that does not care about the structure of the game, they will just do whatever it takes just to kind of ruin the game. They've taken that concept and put it in a comic form as how a character like that would exist in a high fantasy world, and it's always bonkers, over-the-top craziness. It's funny. It's adult humor. If you like a lot of adult animation, you should really pick this book up. It is insane, over-the-top craziness. I definitely recommend it. If you're a fan of D&D and you're an adult and you're like, oh, hey, I like D&D, and I always have that one friend that does this, definitely pick this book up. Next up is Oddball's Odyssey from Bad Idea. Oddball's Odyssey is bizarre. It is weird and transcendental. It's a thinking comic. It's about a monk. It's really about a weird drugged out monkey. He's like a sock puppet type of style monkey, and his friend, and they have these weird visions of gods. It's like a drug trip. It's wild, but it's meant to be that. Like it's meant to be like, if you put two human characters in it, it would have a very different meaning. But putting it with like this weird sock puppet monkey and like, if I had his friend, I think he's a rat, and the two of them go on this weird like trippy, spiritual, transcendental journey together. It's weird to see, but it's really cool. Yeah, definitely pick the book up if you want something weird and wacky and bizarre to read. Next up is Red Roots from Image Comics, and I've been looking forward to this book a lot. What this book is, I don't know, because it's kind of two stories happening. One is about a heist happening, and the other is about a young woman who all of a sudden starts to get weird supernatural stuff coming into her life, and how they intersect is bizarre and weird, and it shows up towards the end of the book, and that's why you have to keep reading the entire story, because the setup, every page is very different, and it's like, what is happening on this next story, and it's insane. Really cool concept, though. You should definitely pick this book up. It's a really cool horror story, and a really cool supernatural story, and how all this intersects is going to be cool to see as it plays out. It's over the top. You definitely have to pick this book up. Next up is Giant Size Savage Tales, or just Savage Tales from Dynamite Comics. Savage Tales is a anthology book. It collects 4 different stories. One about Vampirella, one of Red Sonja, one is John Carter of Mars, and one is Gulliver from Gulliver's Travels. Each are just cool pulp style stories. They're really cool. If you're reading Red Sonja, just pick it up. If you're reading Vampirella, you should really pick it up. They're cool. Like I said, it's an anthology story, so it's really hard to be like, oh, this is bad. It's actually really cool. So if you want to get more of what Dynamite actually does for their characters, it's a really cool book. Next up is Swamp Thing 88, or just Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing 88 continues exactly where Swamp Thing 87 left off in the original Vertigo line. Also, all the pages and ads will be reminiscent of when the book was actually supposed to come out. So this was supposed to be 88, the next one was 89. It's really cool. I like that. It's also Swamp Thing, so it's about the multiverse, and this actually talks about his meeting Jesus, and it's a wild book. It's super heady. It's really cool. It is Robin Venditti doing his best. I love this book a lot. I got to read it a couple of weeks ago actually, and like a preview version of it, and it's really cool. I don't know more to say about it without spoiling the book, but if you like old school like Vertigo Swamp Thing, this is exactly that. Next up is Warbird, also from Bad Idea. This is a issue 0, so it's a little bit less content wise. This is a setup for the book Warbird. Think Mission Impossible, think Reacher. That's a comic book form. It's really cool. I really can't say a lot because it is an issue 0, but definitely if you want an action set piece book, really pick this book up. And finally, from our books, we have Zatanna from DC Comics. This is part of DC's Next Level run of books. Zatanna is now the Prime Magus of the DC Universe. They created a version of what it was known in Marvel as Sorceress Supreme. Now DC has their own version, which is really cool. Because you used to be, oh, well, Dr. Fate is the Sorceress Supreme, but he's not. He's just a Lord of Order, and there's a lot of Lord of Orders, just like there's a bunch of Lord of Chaos. Zatanna actually being known as a Prime Magus goes, oh, hey, she's like the Sorceress Supreme of the DC Universe, which is really cool. And it's about Z, how she deals with actually being that in the role. She's never been in before, and she's never trained to be. And how that balances between that and being a superhero, and what happened in the last series. It all kind of keeps rolling through. It's the original setup team from the last 2 miniseries. So yeah, it's Z back in action now with a bigger and better title. And finally, guys, we have something really cool to talk about. We have Invincible Versus. This is the retailer direct market version of the book. This is the standard edition, and this is the collector's edition for the book, for the game. Both these release on Thursday, so if you come in tomorrow, I won't be able to sell it. If you come in Thursday, I'll be able to sell it to you guys. It's cool. They both come with a reprint of issue 1 with a brand new cover, which is mimicking the art of the standard edition. This is only available if you buy the video game. You get a copy of this. That's the only way you kind of get it. Visible Versus. These are both direct editions, only for comic shops, which is really dope. I like it a lot. I cannot wait to play. It's a 3-on-3 tag beat 'em up. Think Marvel vs. Capcom and all those cool like not Dragon Ball Fighters. Marvel vs. Capcom, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Marvel Tokon. That's the Thief versus Battle is really cool. It has an original storyline made specifically for the game. The standard edition just comes with custom cover art, the comic book, and I think it's a controller guide. Keepsake cards come inside of it, and a controller guide. This has a bunch of stuff. This has the controller guide, the comic, the battle pass for year 1, which includes 4 DLC fighters, new background stuff, posters, game, a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, these are all very limited. They'll be in store first only, and then we'll be putting them out. Guys, definitely grab this stuff. This is awesome if you're a Invincible fan. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, just to let you guys know, it is only for PS5. Sorry, it is only for PS5. And guys, that is it. You can check us out on our website, androidscomics.com. We puts books are there at all times. Check us out on our social media, Facebook, Androids Amazing Comics on Facebook, YouTube, Androids Amazing Comics on YouTube, Instagram, X, Androids_comics, and Androids Comics. We post stuff that doesn't make the show. We put up rents and stuff like that. Make sure you follow us on social media because I will be posting the hours and times for Free Comic Book Day this weekend. I hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you back here next Tuesday around the same time. See you then. Bye.